what's up YouTube? Mi naitwa Jerry Rawlings hapa na tuko na boys wangu hapa anaitwa Kim. So saizi tena tuna content mpya kabisa. So definitely our main aim is to be able to get as many subscribers as possible, and kindly ensure that you subscribe to his YouTube channel. It's called Kim
TV.
Kim 01 TV. Kim 01 TV. Fika mahali pale na hakikisha kwamba umesubscribe. Alafu mimi pia najulikana kama Jerry Rawlings kila mahali. Ukienda pale YouTube, uende pale Facebook, utanipata kama Jerry Rawlings. So hakikisha kwamba umefika pale, umesubscribe, alafu umeclick on that notification bell manze, ili uhakikisha kwamba every time we upload something new, you are always right there and you're not left behind. So saizi tuko na Kim, alafu najua mara nyingi umetuona kama tuna shoot na Kim, na unaweza kuwa unajiuliza swali, je, hao watu walipatana wapi? Or are they relatives? Are they just friends? So that is what we are about to break down to your level of understanding at this particular moment. So Kim mwanzo atatuelezea ni wapi, where did we first meet? Atatuelezea hiyo si COVID, ni ile tu kumeza mate iende windpipe, pia definitely utakohoa, lakini tunataka tuzungumze tu kwa upana na tuhakikisha kwamba labda some of our viewers get to understand definitely where we met. So very many years ago, Kim, tukapatana wapi?
Sisi tulipatana mwaka mingi sana huko nyuma. Kule tuliingia katika shule ya upili huko Bondo.
Yeah, shule upile huko Bondo kwa kina Jacob mwenyewe, kwa kina The Fifth.
Exactly.
Tulikutana mali pale tukiwa high school, and of course we met at Form 1 because we joined the same school, the same year though different month, because I remember, is it me or you who came a bit late?
I came on February 9th.
I think you came on February. You still remember? Yeah, I can't recall when I came, but I want to believe I came a bit earlier. But then I had made friends in that class. Something that happened that was so funny, how people came to know me and my linguistic nature, was that when I was brought to class, my introduction to the entire student was a bit different. I was actually made by the person who took me to class to be able to greet them and tell them where I came from. So that is where people noticed my idea of being maybe fluent in talking and also being just social. So I got to maybe interact with a few people here and there back then. But then this guy was always the class comedian, eh?
Yeah.
Alikuwa na comedy sana. Naweza waelezea pia ni nini experience yake at that school ilikuwaje, and of course until we cleared the entire learning process, and that is the 4 years in high school.
Yes.
Sasa Kim, utatuelezea.
Exactly. Sasa experience ilikuwa nao kwa Jaramogi Oginga Odinga Secondary School. Ya kwanza tulikuwa na marafiki wengi, the likes of Harun Oburu. Harun Oburu, big up where you are, my friend, big up. Akina Kolo, tulikuwa na akina Omuto, Aveno, Milka Rabuoge, Masi, tulikuwa wengi because ilikuwa mixed school. Akina Viola, alafu tukapatana na huyu jamaa from
Jerry Rawlings mwenyewe kutoka Assemble the Republic that you always hear of, and of course it is an amazing place because there are a lot of fruits. It's not all about singing, it's a good land, just like was sung by one of our very known musicians, Osito Kale, right?
Sasa kitu ilituleta pamoja ni hivi, tulikuwa tunafanya manual work kawaida, tukapatana, tumejua hizi stories za blues, tuna float kama akina Beyonce hivi, akina Rihanna. Nikapata jamaa naelewa hizo stories sana bana. Tukaingia tukaanza ma story, hapo ndio bondi iliingia.
Sasa tulikuwa tunafanya manual tu venye anasema, alafu ikawa tunafanya manual work, na unakumbuka enzi zile ilikuwa ni kuchora, unachora mistari nini, ma lyrics, ma vibe venye umezipata pale kwenye radio. Hii mambo ya mtandao hata haikuwa that much, so we would just listen to music, and music and be able to, maybe when we come back to school, share our experiences. And of course we realized we could really catch up in a lot of stories because we had a lot of common stories to tell. Umejua kusoma pale ushago ni wachache sana wao wanakuwa na rada ya tao. So nilipata Kim kama na rada
hizi. Nilikuwa botao, nilikuwa wakanairo na katio.
Alikuwa anakuja Kanairo, alafu mimi pia nimetoka pale Kisumu, tunakuja tunachapa story. So we had a lot to discuss in common because it was a bit experience on what was happening.
Tulipenda ball pia, si ndio?
Alafu pia tulikuwa tumependa ball, something that was so funny that we were supporting the same team, the same team
up to
date. So we are Chelsea fans, and of course we are still Chelsea fans. The blue is always the color,
pride of
and
London.
Something that is a bit more into me, and that made me to love just blue color in nature, and of course up to date. Sasa tukawa pale Form 1, we interacted during the manual work. Nikasikia kijana anapambana na mablues nini mimi pia nikapenda hiyo vibe. So tulikuwa tunaimba nini, tunachangamsha ma crowd. Umejua pale manual work mpewa pale shuleni, pia the easier way and the better way to have that done is just to find an easy way and a more exciting manner of doing it. So we resorted into singing some of the lyrics we were maybe getting from radios by then. Of course, there were the likes of the Celine Dion, we had Chris Brown, we had Neo, and of course there was Ashanti, Asha, Beyonce. People were really Akon. People were really thriving in music at that particular time. So during those days, manze maisha ilikuwa too fiti. I remember by then I used to reside in Bondo because the school actually was very far from my home, so there was no way I could really come and go back home. And of course we really worked hard, my manze. But we are into different professions, and of course my friend here studied procurement. I did education. We had my friend Collins who studied health statistics, and of course Harun Oburu who also studied actually education in KU. And of course I want to believe that there are few and a few people we can be able to Brian Chopi. Brian pia alikuwa chopi sana. Kijana alikuwa anaelewa camp mpaka unashindwa wewe ulale na yeye kwao ndio kufundisheni. But of course we had just an amazing experience. Tukawa pale we interacted with our teachers so well. So venye unatuona hapa, sport wise we were not that talented, lakini tulikuwa tunangangana.
I was a goalkeeper, my friend.
tulikuwa tunangangana sana tuhakikisha kwamba tumeenda sports. But something that was happening so funny, that this guy happened to be our goalkeeper, yeye pamoja na Collins. Sasa story ilitokea kwa shule nyingine ambayo inajulikana kama Gobei Secondary, as you go to Bondo, where the 5th Raila Amolo Odinga comes from. And of course it happened that what really happened to our goalkeeper, Emston, what happened to Emston?
Emston got injured.
Emston really got an injury, and of course he was not really physically fit to play.
So ikawa representing Emston.
Ikawa kuna Kolo na kawa na Kim walikuwa wanaenda pale kurepresent Emston kuhakikisha kwamba pia wamelinda lango pale. Lakini it was contrary to the expectation, maze. Since our life and we began playing football in Form 1, that is the day that we ever tulipigwa nini 1 week
ilikuwa 7 hivi,
lakini 7 ni kidogo, 7 moja
7 lakini 7 ni kidogo tu.
Sasa Kolo ndiye alianza kushika goal. Kolo akapigwa 4 zake. Hiyo ilikuwa ni first half. Kolo amechapwa bao kama 4, alafu
mtegemeo akaingia.
Goalkeeper sasa wakulipwa ndiye akaingia kwenye lango. Pale second half tukasema nini? Tukaenda tukaambia Mr. Shuba James, no bana, you must do some changes because hii field atuoni kama tunaendelea fiti. So ikawa Kim
mtegemeo akaletwa.
Kim mtegemeo akaletwa pale ili ashike lango naye Sijui kuna one of the fans actually knew that he was not a very good goalkeeper. Sasa alikuwa na shout tu huko kwa spectators ati goal haina mtu. Kijana pia akapata zake tatu roho safi. Sasa tukaunganishiwa na ile ine ya Kolo ikawa ni 7-0. Lakini tulikuwa tunang'ang'ana, especially in the previous year, those who were ahead of us actually, there was a time our school was very good in football, if you can recall, the likes of Okech, you remember Okech? May his soul rest in peace. That guy was named JJ Okocha. My friend, he was playing like no one's business, and of course there were some other few friends, the likes of Emstone, who was the goalkeeper there. We also had some very young players who were so very much aggressive, and of course they really raised the flag of our school high when they were there during that year. But don't forget
Eric Owiti, Milito,
Milito. By the way, I hear that Milito is currently a police officer, right?
Big up
is currently a police officer. Big up Milito, and of course, football was your passion, though today you are an officer, and we want to believe that you can still continue with doing what you used to do best. And of course I know due to life demands and everything, na venye Kenya iko, umejua watu wanaweza kuwa na talanta pia, na hakuna watu wa kukuza hizi talanta ili hao watu wazidi kuwakilisha hata Kenya internationally. Kuna wazee, kuna talanta, lakini ni ile space hawajapewa, so that they may be able to really showcase. So most of the talents here in Kenya actually die in high school. Most of them really die in high school.
Kama yangu ya goalkeeper.
Hiyo ya goalkeeper. Wewe hata usiseme juu. Unaweza kumbuka what really transpired when we were there. But of course it was an amazing experience. Tulikuwa tunaenda masimpo nini masymposium, vijana wamenyorosha mashati, pasi nini, tunaenda tu pale Nyamira Girls, Nyamonye Girls, na tulienda tu kwa Barchando, tukawakilisha pia shule yetu kwa njia tofauti. Sasa tulikuwa tunaenda pale sometimes we'd go to schools to watch the set books, and of course the actors were amazing at that particular time. I want to believe that better part of the content that was there initially, siku hizi watu wang'ang'ane. Ile content ilikuwa kitambo, hata ukiangalia wenye walikuwa na act hizo ma set books, walikuwa wanajikakamua na wanajituma sana. So that is one of the things that we would really want to see. Content creators wang'ang'ane.
How many years since we met? How many years?
It's been several years, manze. It's over 20 years by now. So tumepitia mengi pia kimaisha. Na ni kujiskuma tu. There was a time my friend used to work in Siaya County, but then I used to work in Nairobi actually. I've been around for some time, and of course a time came when he now came on board, and these days we even happen to be staying in the same estate, and that's why we are able to actually do a lot of contents together and be able to actually give people experience and lessons. We learn together, we entertain one another, and of course we really get to move forward. So kulikuwa tu na vitu mob. There are so many, you know, life that you experience within a frame of 4 good years. You cannot really narrate it in actually one video or one episode. I know as time goes by we shall be able to still continue posting videos and telling you better part. Actually what we've really covered is just our life experience, better part of Form 1 and just a little bit of Form 2. We will be able to tell you where we were now feeling like we are the bosses of the school. I remember there was a time our school was not participating in the ball games. And then our watu waka-insist tuende game na shule yetu hata haikuwa inashiriki kwa hiyo game kwa sababu actually we had disqualified. But tulikuwa unajua ile form ya tunaenda kumeet mashule tofauti, and we really loved interaction at that particular time. So we organized, we went, and of course there is a lot of an amazing experience.
Can you remember the guys?
Yeah.
We have James who Jemo.
Yeah, we can remember. Naanza kumbuka Jemo pia pale. Tulitembea na yeye hadi huko. Remember how far was it? How far was it from our school to
20 kilometers?
Was it not Nyangoma boys?
Pale Jalanga alisomea.
Mali Heavy J, big up Heavy J. Mali Heavy J alikuwa amesomea mali pale. So tulikuwa tunaenda shule ya kina Heavy J actually to do some of the games because we come from the same zone of Siaya County, and of course there were certain games that were organized at different times to ensure just that the talent was being nurtured in different schools, and of course to just to find a way of breaking that monotony from the actual learning sessions.
But it was 20 kilometers away from our school.
Yeah, their school was actually it's called
Nyangoma Boys.
Nyangoma Boys was actually very far away, and that is the day we walked. Guys, we walked for over 20 kilometers. And remember, we were not even participating in that game. What actually took us there was just to socialize with people who are coming from other schools. And again, we had love for sports.
Yes.
We really had love for sports.
Passion.
It was passion. I don't know. Was it passion of just being a spectator or being a player?
Passion of being a player.
Being a player. Being a player. Okay, it was an amazing experience, and we really want to thank our teachers for really striving so hard, and most importantly also thank God for the gift of life. Remember, if it was not for God, we could have not been where we are today until the moment that we are now even able to shoot content. We have our own professions, we have jobs that we attend to, but that is not all. We also want to really appreciate or show gratitude to our teachers, in as much as sometimes you'd even have differences. It's very normal in a life setup. As an educator or a facilitator today, I really understand there are situations that things just don't go your way and you feel like, oh, these guys are too much on me. These days as an educator, I really understand teachers, by the way. Sometimes they really get to go through a lot. You remember just taking someone from the little things that they know to the unknown. That process is hectic, is so tedious. It's something that we really need to salute and appreciate our teachers. So these days we really we have nothing personal against them, but we appreciate them for making us who we are today. They really strived, and ours is just to appreciate them. So anyone who is watching, always reach out to your teachers bana. Fanyia hata walimu wako shopping, wa appreciate. Hata kama ulipigwa kiasi gani, kulikuwa na Madam Purity, kulikuwa na Mr. Put, the history teacher, kulikuwa na Keval,
Mr. Orlando,
Kem Malipale. Orlando was teaching us
English
Malipale. You remember Rama is naive. Kulikuwa na Mr. Orlando pale pia. Orlando happened to have been a teacher. Actually, he learned at Maranda High School. Alikuwa amesomea pale Maranda, alafu before aende uni alikuja kutushikilia at some point, and it was also an amazing experience. Kawa na Grace Ochola, an amazing teacher of
then
English.
Our father,
and then we had
Mr.
our father,
Principal.
Mr. Principal, that is Frederick, and of course we had the late, the very best
Akach.
Akach.
Yeah.
You remember when Akach died, how really students really mourned, and we were in Form 1 at that particular time.
Yes.
That caught us unaware, guys, and of course it brought a lot of agony, a lot of pain among students and also teachers, and even the community at large. Akach was a man of the people. Yeah. So we really want to stop at that particular time, but of course when we meet again, just ensure that you click on the notification bell, because there's still more that we are here to talk about our experience in high school. That is not all, guys. There's still a lot of an amazing, intense story.
From Form 1 to Form 2.
Yeah, Form 1 to Form 2. We were just touching on things that are light. Now we'll bring you the phase 3 and 4. Form 3, 4. Yeah, you know exactly what happened. You know, in Form 3 and 4, you feel like you own the school. But of course, there's a lot still that is coming. It's coming your way. So you just stay put. We shall be able to interact shortly. Otherwise, I'm Jerry Rawlings, and
Kim.
He's Kim. Of course, subscribe to his channel, and do not forget to follow us on our different handles. I'm Jerry Rawlings. Please subscribe and tell the friend to also tell a friend that there are new guys in YouTube, and of course one goes by the name Kim01, and of course Jerry Rawlings. Bye for now until we meet again in our next video. We salute you, fans.